Yo, what's poppin', people? Spill the tea, and let's get right into it. Diddy. Bad boy Diddy. Okay, so Diddy has basically said, I'ma handle Eminem. I'ma handle Eminem. So, it sounds like it just got interesting. Right, let's get into it. He's going to handle Eminem. What do you think that means? I'm going to be completely real here. He's definitely not talking about it in a threatening way. I'll tell you that much now. The reason why I say that is because Eminem has way too much security. Like, the likelihood of him ever getting touched in that kind of way, it's very slim. He has too much security. So, I don't think this is going to be anything where, going to happen to him. I think when he's saying it, he's talking more about trying to blackball him and that kind of stuff, affect his career in that kind of way. Which, I mean, to be honest, it's not that I don't think Diddy hasn't got the connections and stuff to do this, but I think because Eminem is still a very successful artist. I mean, people might say he's not relevant and things like that, which, to be honest, I would have probably agreed with that up until him dropping Kamikaze. I really think Kamikaze has put him back in the loop, showing that, he has still got it. He can still make good music. He can still rap. So I do feel like he's kind of got his relevancy back now, especially with the Kill Shot. Like, look how popular that has been. So I think that showed that, he has still got it in him and he's still a good rapper and he can still battle and whatnot. So I think he's proven himself there. So with that being said, like, when you blackball an artist, right? Usually, if you blackballing an artist, it's they'll do it if they've got nothing to gain from that person. So like if it's like an up and comer or somebody who's not really doing that well, or the magnitude of the two stars is very different, I can understand how that can happen. But comparing Diddy and Eminem, like, Eminem has got the same stature as Diddy, so I don't think connections are gonna want to block Eminem because there's still a lot of money to be made from him. Like, I can't imagine Eminem wanting to do a show somewhere and Diddy saying don't let him do the show, and then thinking, yeah, okay, we're not going to do the show. Like, think of the amount of crowds and capacity that Eminem can fill, the amount of money he can earn someone from that kind of stuff. Even like interviews and things like that and radio, like, I just can't imagine him being blackballed. He's just too big an artist at this point. So when he says he's going to handle him, I think that's what he's saying. But to be honest, I don't even think that's going to happen, to be honest. I mean, maybe he can blackball him in terms of from Diddy's own stuff, like Revolt, things like that Diddy owns. Then, yeah, okay, I can understand that. But I can't imagine it being, I can't imagine it being a thing where, Eminem's career goes down the toilet all because of Diddy now. I just don't think that would happen. Eminem is too powerful. He's too solidified in the scene. He's a legend. Like, I just can't see that happening. So, interesting to hear it. It's interesting to hear that Diddy's even addressed it. Another thing I'll just quickly point out as well, when Diddy punched Drake, right? He went on the Breakfast Club later and he was like, it was really weird to watch because he had punched Drake and apparently said, you'll never disrespect me like that again. The next thing you know, he's on the Breakfast Club and they're saying like, hey, heard what happened with Drake. And he's like, hey, I ain't got no problems with Drake. I don't want no trouble with Drake. And it was literally like he'd punched him and then Drake's people must have got in contact with him and says, listen, you don't want this, so you best back down or something. And it's like Diddy just was like, yeah, okay, cool. Man was mashed. It was just like, I'm not involved. Like, it was like he's backing straight down. And so for me, again, like, just to go to the violence point, I don't think Diddy's really down like that. And I'm not saying that Eminem is, but they've both got enough money where if they really want people around who, I'm sure it's not hard for them to do, but I don't think either characters are really, Eminem's not a gangster rapper, and neither is Diddy. I don't think neither of them really wanted to get to anything like that. So I can't imagine it being anything like that. I think he's talking more on a business level. But what do you guys think? Do you think Diddy can blackball Eminem? Do you think he should go at him for violence? Do you think he should drop a diss track? Nobody wants to hear a diss track from Diddy. I'm sorry, but nobody wants to hear that in 2018. I don't think people really wanted to hear it back in when he was in his prime, because half the time it wasn't even him writing his own lyrics. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. But until next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.